Hi, folks. My name is Ron Rosenstock, and I've been leading photo tours actually since the 1970s. And I started doing travelogues here back home, I'd say about 10 years ago. It all started when my mother was in an assisted living place. And I did a program at her place on Ireland. And that kind of started something that I really enjoy. So I'm going to do right now a little sneak preview of my program that I do on Ireland. Okay, give me a second to go on the screen share and find it. And here, whoops, we're almost there. And okay, here we are. Well, I just want to start off by giving you a little bit of my own personal history in Ireland, where, as you can see from the Mayo News, and that's from County Mayo in Ireland. And this is front page back in 1994, when I was made an honorary citizen of the town of Westport. And I've been going back ever since, marching in the St. Patrick's Day parade and still bringing folks there and making lots of these little presentations all over New England. And this was given to me because of my service to the town of Westport for the past 20 years. So I have lots of experience and I have lots of time to photograph in the west of Ireland. And I'm going to give you a little sort of private tour from the comfort of wherever you happen to be, hopefully in a nice, comfortable chair, and just enjoying these views of Ireland. I know lots of sort of off the beaten path places where I've been taking people and photographing, and you notice all the wonderful shades of green, and this is called like a fairy forest, because this is where the leprechauns live, and people who live there will tell you they don't believe in leprechauns, but they're there just the same. And here we have a wonderful view of La Carib over a myriad of these little stone walls. And this is one of the few places where you still see lots of small little pastures, because when the English had taken over Ireland back in the late 1600s, they wouldn't let the Irish farm more than a quarter of an acre of land. So there are lots of small little pastures. There were all small little pastures, but now they've gotten much larger, of course, because people have bought and sold land. But way back when, there were just small little pastures. There are wonderful beaches in the west of Ireland, fairly deserted beaches. There are some very popular beaches where all the people go, but this is a little bit, again, off the beaten path. I have lots of friends who own beautiful country estates in beautiful parts of Ireland. And this is one is called the Benoan River. It's a fishing river. This is one of the trails in the back of Ashford Castle in Cong. And it's just, there are miles of these beautiful trails that go through this virgin forest. And I have lots of friends. In my travelogue, you're going to see lots of photographs of my friends in the west of Ireland, tons of friends. And this is a very good friend playing the banjo. I'm the one playing the Irish drum, which is called the bodhrán. And my friend Connie is playing the banjo. He also plays guitar and mandolin, and oh gosh, he even plays a saxophone, believe it or not. He's a really talented musician, full-time musician. Then some of my friends are totally wonderful people and slightly eccentric. As you can see here, I'm meeting one of my friends in a pub in the evening. And there are many of these old abbeys in the west of Ireland where Cromwell had come. You know, he was sent by Henry VIII to go to Ireland, and in 1649 he destroyed all the abbeys, so his boss Henry VIII could become the head of the Church of England. So these abbeys are just dotted all over the place, and they're absolutely wonderful. You get the feeling that Cromwell just left, just like walking back in time when you go into these old abbeys. This one is a beautiful restored abbey called Ballintubber Abbey. And I've been going there for many, many years. It was only restored in 1965 when it was re-roofed. But before that, people celebrated Mass here, even in the rain, open to the elements. They call it the Abbey that refused to die. Here's another abbey called Ross Abbey that's in the town of, or just outside of the town of Headford, but it's one of the larger abbeys in the area. It gives you the idea of the size of this particular abbey. This is inside the abbey, where we have these wonderful cloisters where the monks would say their prayers and count their beads and walk around in silent meditation. And now it's just left the way it was when Cromwell left. There are so many beautiful inland lakes. This is called Dulac. Dulac in Irish means the Black Lake, because it's as deep as the mountains are high. So it's over 1,000 feet deep, and it's called the Black Lake because it's all turf on the bottom and the sides. That's peat. There are many opportunities for sunrises and sunsets and beautiful lighting situations in the west of Ireland. And I just never get tired of photographing there and sharing my photographs with as many people as possible. Often in the evening, we go to a place called Rossbarna, sort of halfway between Westport and Newport. Here's another little photograph of the sun setting over Clew Bay. There are 365 islands in the bay. That's what they say anyhow. I've never counted them all. But every night when I go there, it's another beautiful, beautiful sunset. Well, that was just a sneak preview, a little 5-minute preview of my travelogue from Ireland. There are a few other countries where I do travelogues. And if you'd like more information, please contact Linda Spragna. And that's her website, as you see there, www.spragnaart.com. And she'd be very happy to tell you all about the different programs that I can put on, from wherever you are. Okay, thanks so much. I'm going to go off screen sharing now. Hold on, here we go. Okay, I'm back. And I hope you enjoyed that. The full program takes a full hour, and I go into much more detail about the individual places where I go. Okay, thanks so much for watching this. Bye-bye.